Go and give me a minute. Can you turn down Alan? Can you get a chance? Yeah. Give it up for Alan at the back of the bar, by the way, guys. Yeah, Alan, if you can, just turn down this mic just a little bit because I don't want to go, hey, everybody, wait for me to run back there to introduce her first. By the way, I'll be walking, I'm on number 1, which is hers. There you go, thank you. All right, guys, like I said, I'll be walking around with a tip jar. Make sure to give a lot of love to this comedian, to these comedians, all right, guys? That's how we get them back here. Bringing you up, San Francisco's favorite, ladies and gentlemen, keep it going for Alessandra Valentini, everybody.
Let's go, because Clayton is such a tall guy. Oh, let me get this going down. Short little girl. Okay, that's. Thank God I have my cougars. Vale. You guys, that worked. Otherwise, I would be like, yeah. So you guys, I just recently stopped smoking, drinking, and became single. I'm bored. I really am, you know. You might ask me, why you became single recently? I'm like, yeah, because me and the guy were drinking age difference. You know what that means? Come on, you guys. Come on, you know. You don't know? You must know. Women. It means that when he was just born, I was already an alcoholic. But then when we met, it was reversed. He was the alcoholic. And he lasted 3 minutes. And I'm like, dude, that's not going to work with me. Sorry. And then he want to sleep together. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, go home. I'll pay for an Uber. Go. I need my 6 feet social distance bed. What is going on with this mic? It's going down like the dick of a drunk guy. Thank God. Makes you laugh that good. I love to say the word. And since Clayton was saying about how much he likes to suck dicks, I wonder why when women says that, it's like, oh, everybody looks like, oh my God, she's a whore. I love it. I think that, in fact, I love it so much that I believe that we're all going to heaven. All the girls that love sucking dicks. We're all going to heaven. Fuck hell. You know, I mean, you can fuck hell. There's probably a lot of people there to fuck. It's probably fun. But, you know, being single is fun. The only things that I don't like is online dating. I don't know if you guys like online dating. I hate it. You know, you go to a bar back in the days when people were still like dating for real. We go to a bar and we had fun, right? Now you go to a bar and you get bored. Because everyone is like, I'm going to go home and do online dating anyway. And then going to meet you at the bar later. I'm like, fuck you, just fuck me now. You know what I mean? It's like, seriously. It's like, what's the point? You know, you have to go first and do online dating. And what is all with those profiles that says all those weird things? Like, everybody's awesome. They're all superheroes in those profiles. Everybody's like, wow, what a life. And I know you guys are full of shit because I travel all over the world. And I'm like, yeah, sure. You did all those things. And you're only 25. Get out of here. You know? But, by the way, people might wonder if the guy I was with was legal. Well, he was legal. He had pubic hair, by the way. He did. I am that old that I can date a guy 21 years younger and be fine. Totally fine. He was a man. And you're like, wow, how old are you? I am that old. I was born the year of the moon landing, you guys. You know what that means? It's also my favorite sex position. Anybody remember that year? It's a great year, the year I was born. And yes, it is, you know, that makes me old. Yeah, I'm fucked up. Yeah, I'm very old. But anyway, besides being old, I hate online dating because people are also telling me one thing, that they are looking for partners in crime. I'm like, bitch. I don't know if you guys have catch my accent, but I am Italian. I'm like, I am from Italy. What kind of a partner in crime are you looking for? Money laundering, embezzlement, what? What? Because I know a partner in crime. I was dating one back in the day. And now he's inside a federal prison for bank robbery. And that was my ex-husband. No kidding. It's not a story, it's a real thing. It just came out, actually. Anybody want to date him? Go for it. He's cute. He's also much younger than me. Like fucking. And now I'm Benjamin Button, my dates. He was 17 years, but now I'm going for 21, 25, and 27 years younger than me. I'm fucking like, wow. Yeah, I know. It's like, are you bragging? Yeah, I'm bragging. You hate me later, whatever. I don't care. I'm also old, and so I lose memory, and I need to remember things, you know. One thing I remember is that I'm fucking crazy. And my friends are all like, you should do therapy. I'm like, you know, in Italy we do therapy by fighting with each other. We also say horrible things to one another and regret it later. That's a form of therapy for us. You know, it's for real. You know, and then we're like, lose our shit really bad. Like, what the fuck, you got coglione, strongs! And then people was like, look at the porina, give her a joint, offer her a crap, a shot. Here people will be like, at the worst, you'll get a restraining order here in the United States. But in Italy, you'll be like, hey, she just losing her shit. Yeah, what the heck? You know, give her something. You know, I even went to the doctor because I'm like, doctor, what can I do? I think I'm fucking crazy. It's like, what's going on with you? I'm like, I want to be like an American. It's like, oh, you mean you want to like buy a pickup truck and get a gun? And start wearing baseball hats? No, not that kind of American. I'm like, you know, like cool. You know, it's like, oh, for that you'll need pills, lots of pills. But you see, Miss Valentini, you're Italian. Just go home and cook some fusilli pasta and then throw it at your boyfriend while yelling at him and then fucking. And that's it. I'm like, really? Fusilli pasta? That's such a stereotype. This fucking thing is going down all the time. Come on, stay up. You're not excited enough. It's like, what the heck? Yeah, it's like fusilli. It's like, come on, don't you want some tortellini? Because you know they're heavier, they throw better. Oh my God, splat in their face. Yeah, I have pity. Pity for all the guys that want to date me now. Like, seriously, you want to date me? Don't you see the big red, white, and green sign over me? The SIB, certified SIB. You know what that means, you guys?
No.
Good. It means crazy Italian bitch. Awesome. Yeah, it's my certification. But no, I was saying that I really don't like the sleeping together part. You know, there's like boyfriend and girlfriend shit, and it's boring. Sorry, you guys, you're getting married in a few hours. I'm like, it's gonna get boring, but not for you, for her. For her. Women get bored as hell. But they do. They really do. They need freshness, you know. So you start doing your like maids like little costumes. Like start doing something. Really. Open up, you know, man. Really. Like all those like things, like for example, sleeping together. I need a bed like a social distance, 6 feet long. No, like not even that, like a king size. No, like emperor size, like supreme leader size. I need something like so big that I'm like, in the morning you gotta text each other to find out if you're still in bed. You're like, bitch, are you still here? I'm like, yeah, I'm still here. What the fuck? You see, you think it's not even getting. Oh, what the heck is going on with this thing? You know what? I'm gonna hold it in my hand. It's always better to have those things in your hand. Don't stay out for sure. I know. What was I saying? So yeah, the social distance is good. I don't know if you guys enjoyed COVID. I did. I enjoyed so much. I was the only one out there partying. I'm like here by myself. I didn't get sick. I never get sick. I don't get sick, you guys. It's like, I don't know what it is. I have a mysterious blood type. I don't get the fucking COVID. Well, my whole household got COVID. They can't smell shit now. I cooked this amazing Italian meal, and nobody smelled nothing anymore. And I'm like, fuck off, everyone. It's really sad. It really is. I'm like, they are still frying my fettuccine, my thing. And nobody's like, nobody's smelling nothing. I'm like, don't touch that. What? What do you mean what? The whole thing I cooked for 2 hours? Nobody's smelling it. Mangia, at least test it. Taste it, not even that. So when I came to the United States, because you guys have a weird way to talk, you know, you have all this cultural thing. You can say a whole story in 2 words. Like, for example, white trash. White trash is a whole story. And like, for me, I was like from Europe, I'm like, white trash, what's white trash? It's trash of color white. I'm like, oh, well, you know, a bunch of plastic bags, all color code, milk jugs. I'm like, hey, Americans must be racist even the way they color code their trash. Who knows? But no, it's people, specifically white. I'm like, oh, okay, well, you know, then of course I found out what they look like. But at first I was like, you know, because in Europe we got the 50 shades of white, you know, from the one that up north that glow in the dark, to the Italian and Greek that looks really, really dark. They still consider white in your scale of color. You Caucasian, I'm like, what the fuck is a Caucasian? I'm Italian. No, you're a Caucasian. I'm like, the fuck you. Anyway, don't get confused for my fake blonde hair. I'll show you later. The fake. But anyway, my daughter looks like Latina and she's pure Italian. I'm like, dude, why are you so dark? Because we are dark. And people think she's Latina. I'm like, not only Latinos are dark, you know, but yeah. And so, I didn't know what white trash is, but also I found out because one day one of them came to me in Arizona and asked me, so you guys, he must have had 10 teeth in his mouth. So you guys in Italy go to work with cars? I'm like, cars? What is cars? We don't have cars. We got donkeys. They're all named Ferrari and Fiat. That's it. That's all we got. Fuck you. Yeah. That's at that day, at that point, I also found out what hillbilly means. You know, someone that lives on a hill and is stupid like a goat. That was it. And then the rednecks. Oh my God, rednecks. God saves us from that. But also thank God for the rednecks. They all have their survival food or their shit. But to me also redneck was like a neck was red. That's all. It's like rednecks. You know, Clayton might know where rednecks are, you know. Where's Clayton? You know, he's from Alabama. I'm sure there's a bunch of rednecks. Yeah, rednecks is a really funny name because that's also in Italy. It would take me 10 minutes to explain somebody what a fuck of a rednecks it is. Right? And one day I was in Phoenix at my parents' house, and I don't know if you guys ever heard of Phoenix. What is particular in Phoenix? That it is fucking hot. Thank you. It's fucking hot. It is so hot that if you die in Phoenix, you don't go to hell. You go right back to Phoenix. Because it is worse than hell. In fact, I know for sure, I guarantee you. This guy was working on the roof, and of course he was white. And he came downstairs to talk to my father, and his neck was a lobster. Ready for linguine. I'm like, what the? That's what rednecks must mean. A white guy, again, another white guy, working outdoor, getting his neck all cooked in the sun. Poor thing. I was like, pity for those poor white guy working outdoors. And that's why they put a lot of not white guys working outdoor in Arizona. I'm sorry, that might sound racist, but it's full of non-white people working outdoors. Because they have a better skin types. They really do. They can handle the heat, you know? Yeah. And so, one thing of being an immigrant, and I've been here so long that I have more stories about being an immigrant than being Italian. But being an immigrant is fun because you hear a lot of stupid story, like, for example, a question from women. Why did you left Italy? Men are so good looking. They're such great lovers. I'm like, dude, have you ever funked an Italian? No, seriously. Anybody here? Because I did. And they're mama boys. They don't want a wife or a little girl. They want a mom. Hey, woman, come and cook me pasta. I'm like, excuse me? What? Me cook you pasta and then you're going to also eat it? Okay, and when are you going to eat some of this? Sorry. And then they're like, but no, then you come and suck my dick. I'm like, what? Excuse me? If you don't cook me pasta in the kitchen, go and cook me some pasta, otherwise I'll put your dick into the pasta. Yeah. Those, you know, they have no idea what they're missing, you know. But before I go, and my time is almost up, I want to introduce you to my friend, so you can see that I am a fake blonde, but she's the real bitch, and I love her so much. She and I have been working together for several years, and we also offer threesomes, everybody, but our rates are double. You want to see her? You want to meet her? Come on. Say yes! You want to meet my bitch friend? Woo! And you guys are like, what the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? She's Bella. She's my friend. And she's a real bitch. I am the good girl. I'll be home and cook pasta every night. She goes out and, oh my God, you need a blowjob? She'll give you one. You just have to squeeze her wig really tight. And she will be like, wow. She'll make you happy. But I tell you, she's kind of rough. We met during an alien experiment. One day I got lost. Burning Man. Actually, I was on my way to Burning Man, but I never found it. Got lost forever. Never made it there. I got myself on Area 51 in Nevada. And I know why, because it was Area 51, because an alien spaceship came out of the dunes and adopted me. And I still look normal. And then once I came back to Earth, we look like this. And I'm like, and she's like, ah! And I'm like, it's me, it's you, it's us. And we've been going together forever. And since then, therapy's been going really good, you guys. Thank you very much. You guys have been awesome. My name is Alessandra. Thank you, Paul.